Is it motivation? Is it meditation? Is it inspiration? If it's not one of the three, I don't want it. And our vibration is worth it. Our being is worth it. Our purpose, our paths, our journey. A lot of times we don't know how, right? So when we're trying to figure it out, we're trying to use our gifts, when we're trying to use our talents, when we're trying to use our abilities, it doesn't mean that we're not going to struggle. It's when we're inside of those struggles that we start to find ourselves. It's inside of those struggles that we start to find that we're worth it. And it's just so amazing that what happens when you find yourself in your challenges is that you find a way to make it through them. When you start to seek out inside of oneself the light, when you start to seek out inside of oneself the ability, when what you're seeking out you're becoming, when what you're seeking out you're lighting up. Motivation, meditation, and inspiration is a mentality. It's about finding a place to focus. It's about finding a way to focus, finding a way to manifest your vibration. A lot of people, they beat themselves up over trying to find themselves. And seeking out yourself is looking within. Seeking out yourself is believing in you. Seeking out yourself is understanding that you have what it takes. See, a lot of the things that people fear, a lot of the things that people are on the other side of what is beautiful. They're on the other side of your manifestation, of your vibration, and when you spend time focusing, when you spend time living and surviving the life that you have in such a way that you believe in you. I'm so grateful for the ability to continue to focus, the ability to continue to manifest, the ability to continue to have challenges. Because in the challenges we find a way, in the challenges we find ourselves, in the challenges we find that we're worth it. When you start to believe in yourself, when you start to believe in your being, when you start to believe in your ability, I see a lot of challenges that would be overcome if we would just look inside of ourselves. I look at what it takes to be within. I'm believe that when we look at how to overcome challenge, truly overcome challenge, truly get to the point where we have what it takes inside of ourselves, when we truly start to open up to that inner being, we truly start to open up to that inner purpose, when the things that are hot and cold around us no longer burn us, when we're the coolness, when we're the person inside of ourselves that goes beyond. A lot of people get burned by things that are because they allow them to be greater than themselves. They get burned by challenges because they let those challenges be greater than them. I look at what it takes to be present, right? So to be centered inside of yourself, to be centered inside of your being. am so grateful that we have a life, that we have an ability to focus, that we have an ability to manifest. I look at what it takes to be yourself. What does it mean to be who you are on the inside? What does it mean to be able to speak your mind, to speak your ability to manifest? And I watch a lot of these tarot card readings on YouTube. One of them being my favorite happens to be, Pisces Studio, and she gets on there and she talks her mind. She doesn't care what other people say. And really, when we're starting to dream at that level, when we're starting to manifest at that level, when we're starting to become that kind of light, when we're starting to use that kind of being, when we're starting to use that kind of vibration, we shouldn't care what other people think. We should be caring about what we think and what we want our mentality to open up to. You see, a lot of people hear this message and they think it's just one structured way, but I like to take it into the context that we are humans, that we are beings within ourselves, that there's a purpose in that being within you. There is that purpose within that vibration, that your vibration is perfect in your imperfect. But a lot of people don't want that. They want it to be perfect. They need to have it the way that they want it. They need to have it in a structure. They have to have it a certain way. Well, the news is you don't have to have it a certain way. Your life is your journey. Your life is your path. It's up to you to figure out and to take those bumps on the road in the way in which only you can. And the only person who can decide to start doing that is you. The only person that can decide to start finding that place inside, start finding that way, is you. If you're not willing to do that, then you're losing out on your gifts. If you're not willing to do that, you're losing out on your ability. You're losing out on your mentality. But it's when we're willing to do that that it starts to open up. It's when I don't care what's going on around me. I'm going to continue to do these videos no matter how challenging it is. Right now, I'm in the middle of a time where my time is starting to open up for my dreams. Okay? They're starting to open up for my goals. They're starting to open up for my ability within. I feel an expansion coming. I feel a time when there's going to be a lot of people calling out. There's going to be a lot of people asking. There's going to be a lot of people saying, hey, is this really what you want? Is this really what you want to become? And it takes a part of ourselves to find that place. And it's amazing how sometimes I see that people don't want to. It's almost like they want to give away their gifts. They want to give away their talents. It's almost like sometimes they want to forget about them. Don't forget about your dreams. Don't forget that what other people told you was not possible, that you could make it possible one day. See, when you decide that the dreams, the goals, the manifestation that you want, when you dream that way, when you dream at that level, it's going to be tested. It's going to be tested to see if it's what you truly want within yourselves. It's going to be tested to see if it's what you truly want. If you're willing to sit in a car at 94 degrees to talk on what's on your mind. When working with light, when we're working with energy, when we're working with purpose, when we're working with ability, when we're using our gifts, our talents, our dreams, that's what opens up amazing opportunities. when you start to believe in yourself, when you get a no over and over and over again, and then you get a yes. Breaking that ice, breaking that I cannot do it until you can do it. Breaking through those limitations, okay? Breaking through those things that other people tell you you're not able to do. I remember for the longest time I was told, don't meditate. Don't meditate. Don't speak. Marcel, when you speak, don't speak. Okay? I was told that before. But I don't care. Okay? I don't care if I have to speak on the side of a curb. I don't care if I'm praying with the homeless. I don't care if I'm working with light, or I'm working with people on religious levels, on manifestation, on becoming their vibration. Because you know what? This force is positive. Okay? This force, this universe, okay, that's a whole different story. This universe is a place of positive thinking, where if you manifest through your vibration, you can start to attract the things that are meant for you. But you have to be willing, okay? You have to be willing to do the things that other people would call impossible, because you are impossible. It's just a word, my friends. When you think of what you want to achieve, when you think about your dreams, when you think about your goals and your manifestation, alone in itself, that's considered impossible. Until you work at it, and you work at it, and you work at it, and then it becomes possible. If you are not after your dreams, if you're not after your goals, this message is for you. If you're not achieving what you want to achieve on the inside, I would suggest you to listen up. I'd suggest you to start to pick up my videos, my motivation, meditation, and